Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I have just spent an ungodly amount of time kind of like gawking over Super Junior's recent song, so much so that it's 1 hour later. Um, you can't really tell because the sun's been down for like 3, but anyways, we are back recording videos, and we actually have a debutante. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for new debutante Soha, solo artist out of, I don't actually know because I've never heard of her before. I actually found out that she had debuted thanks to New Group Promoter over on Twitter. So, as we do with any debutante, we'll do a deep dive into, we'll go over whatever wiki entry they have, try and learn who they are as an artist, what their background is, whatnot. But I found out through this tweet on New Group Promoter during my walk home from campus earlier today that its debut EP has compositional credits in all the songs, very impressive. And then a wide variety of genres in the EP. I haven't clicked the unmute on the teaser because we're about to watch the MV, but as is with any debutante, we have to go to the wiki. Couldn't find the K profiles, just fine. We'll go to the fandom wiki. We should find just enough information to get by. Let's see, BTC Entertainment, formerly pre-debut White Witch and also contestant Burn Up 30, both of which I've never heard of before, made her debut on the 15th. Today's the 15th. Congratulations once again. Lots of names. Sohyun is her birth name. Also goes by the pseudonym Altea. September 98. Years active from 2020. PTC. Let's see. Presumably disbanded due to inactivity since June 2020. Digital reality survival show. I wonder if this was going to be similar in concept to what Girls Reverse was supposed to be, because God knows what's going on with that project right now. Since 2021, working as vocals for the virtual group Eternity. So I guess virtual idols already existed then? Did not know that. September, signed into BTC. Okay. And then announced her solo 5 days ago. Quick, okay. She's done OST. And then a handful of other releases here and there. Okay, very cool. And now we get the opportunity to check out her song. Actually, is there... Ooh. Alright, here's a gamble, chat. We have the artist's personal page, and we have the company's page. We're gonna go with the artist page. Here we go. No captions, unfortunately, and we're sticking with 1080p, but that is okay. We're here to enjoy the music nonetheless. So, Soha's Sweet and Sour. What am I expecting? I have no idea, but the wide variety of genres listed in the post makes me very intrigued as to what the title track is going to be. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
새콤달콤한 기분 어쩔 줄 몰라 나 지금 이대로 녹아버릴 것 같은데 들숨에 숨이 삐걱 움직이는
I cannot put my finger on what this genre is reminding me of. Nice little... She's got a very interesting tone. It's like... Her voice kind of reminds me of Yuha a little bit. A little bit of like a distinct squeak in her airy high voice. interesting descent. Yeah, and the way she ends her phrases is very distinct. It's got like a little downward trail to it.
어리둥절이 빼꼼한 지금 환영의 welcome 이게 다 뭔진 잘 모르겠지만 내게 다정한 너의 그 눈빛에 속은 채 홀린 듯
It's an interesting choice of instrumental as well. It's like, I think it's a MIDI sample, but it's like plucked string instruments. An instrument choice you don't hear often. But it's super chill and mellow. Nice way of just getting rid of the highs and lows in the bridge there. Yeah, her voice is super unique. Very interesting. The door sounds were very loud. That's just a side point. That is a very loud door. Ooh, interesting use of end credits. I kind of like that. Alright. Not half bad. It's what is that? What is that video on the top right? Anyways, it's perfect. Her voice is. If you've ever listened to Yuha, she's a solo artist who was also a fairly well-known composer. I think she was part of the team that was responsible for Idalso's PTT. And she's done a handful of solo releases on her own. Like, Island, A Bit Tipsy is an absolute bop and a half. And her most recent comeback, I think, was called Last Dance. That was a song. But, like, she also has a very, like, airy, light, high register that with almost like a little bit of a distinct squeak to her voice. Not squeak as in like a bad way, but it's like her voice gets so airy to the point where it almost sounds like a squeak. Soha's voice is very similar to that, I think. And especially on the phrases where it's like a descending melody, but it's descending melody based off of like a series of held notes that just go down the melodic scale. It's the way she holds the notes and then those notes trail off at the end. They don't vibrato off or they don't just fade out. They kind of lower in pitch a little bit and then just lilt off. I think that's very interesting. And also, I don't know if that's a stylistic thing for the song or if it's a natural habit of hers, but for this song, that works. For like a very hardcore as in like, run-of-the-mill, like pretty straightforward pop song, the little lilts wouldn't work as much because it's so engineered to be, pitch perfect every single note all the time. Whereas with a song like this, there's a little bit of a give, like a little bit of a leeway to mess around with pitch a little bit, especially on trailing phrases like this. Like, and like the fact that the melody is descending like that, da 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 da, it allows for the little bit of a lilt on the trailing end of the notes, because it's almost acting as like a transitional note that isn't written on the musical ledger that transitions into the next note in the sequence without having a very abrupt block in between. So instead of going da 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 da, you go da da da. You round it off. It's like chamfering on. This is architectural because that's my like actual educational background. But instead of having a nice sharp corner, you round it off. Same here. Da 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 da. That's over exaggerated, but by rounding off the ends of the notes, you get a little bit of a smoother descending melody, which fits better with the whole kind of like relaxed vibe of the song, I think. And I love the vibes of it. It's like the thing with a debut album, like for a soloist, is that you can really experiment with a whole bunch of styles. Like the ones that are coming to my mind right now are like former Eyes One soloists. So like Yena's two EPs. We had Cheon's debut EP a little while ago, like a month ago already. But it's the same where a solo debut allows for a lot of experimentation that a group doesn't necessarily get the opportunity to. And I think I don't have time to check out the entire EP just because my schedule is I'm swamped with TA work for the rest of the week. But I'm slightly intrigued because this was a very mellow, vibey, like kind of like very typical and fitting for the type of weather we're in. The wintry vibes, just delicate and gentle and. But the EP supposedly has a wide variety of genres, and should one of the songs, gain traction with the general public or like a corner of the internet and with netizens, that could be a direction that her career progresses towards. So, yeah, all the best wishes for her moving forward. Hopefully, she gets the attention she deserves. Debuting's always tough. I think all fans of the industry know that debuting is not an easy thing to do. It's a long process to get there, and it's another adventure after debuting to wherever their career goes. Hopefully, her career gets off to a good start, and we get to hear more music from her soon. So, yeah. That's it for me today. If you want to check out more from me, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff I watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. If you are a fan of, say, NCT or Pixie, we have those videos coming out tomorrow, so look out for those. And if you want to check out another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.